very fortunate to be able to gather together for a fun show. You know, in Washington this morning, it was very serious. Lawmakers gathered for a special address from Ukrainian President Zelensky, who spoke via video to a joint session of Congress. He got 2 standing ovations, which was nice. I think he'd rather get fighter jets, but the standing ovations were good. They were, it was bipartisan. Republicans and Democrats stood for him, which is almost impossible. Now, it's like getting Kim and Kanye to agree on a daycare situation. It's very difficult, but Zelensky appealed directly to Congress. He said, we need you right now. And Congress was like, listen, we'd love to help. We just made daylight saving time permanent. We are wiped out. So Zelensky asked America to establish a no-fly zone over Ukraine, which we're reluctant to do because it could result in nuclear war. But we are willing to wear blue and yellow lapel pins at all the award shows this month. So that's something, right? After the speech, President Biden announced that the United States will provide an additional $800 million in security assistance to Ukraine. And for the first time, he called Vladimir Putin a war criminal. And he said it in a mean way. He's like, you war criminal. Really upset Vladimir. But one of the few bright spots in this horrible scenario has been watching these super yachts owned by these Russian oligarchs get seized. And in Norway, this big boat is stranded because the locals refuse to sell them gas to refuel it. So it's just sitting there. One local oil supplier said, why should we help them? They can row home or use a sail. Every once in a while, the Norwegians like to remind us they descended from Vikings, you know? That yacht in particular is owned by another Vladimir. Every third guy over there is named Vladimir. Vladimir Strovskovsky. He and Putin were in the KGB together. They're very close. You can see here, they get together a lot to stare coldly at each other across a desk. That's called a Russian hug right there. But we're really sticking it to Putin's pals. And guess what, Steven Seagal? You're next on the list. This is not going the way the Russians hoped it would. Their economy is tanking. Businesses are closing, assets have been frozen, and the only pizza they can get now is Papa John's. True, which is, you know, a nightmare. But Putin's punching back. He has now levied sanctions of his own. The Russian Foreign Ministry has imposed sanctions on a number of prominent Americans, including Joe Biden, Jen Psaki, Hillary Clinton, and even Joe Biden's son, Hunter. The sanctions prevent them from any travel into Russia. So there go Hillary's plans to summer in Yagoglav, I guess. What kind of a penalty is this? There are about a dozen, I think there are 13 names on the sanctions list. You know whose name's not on the list? The guy who was tougher than anyone on Russia. Donald Trump is not on the list. He was so tough on Russia, they were scared to put him on the list. Sar-a-Lago's been carefully dialing back his words of praise for his former Sugar Vladdy. Last month, Trump, as you know, called him a genius. Now he says he thinks Putin has changed since he was in office. He said, I think Putin has changed. It's a very sad thing for the world. He's very much changed. He's not the lovable little buddy riding a horse with no shirt on I once knew and loved. And at least he still has Kim Jong-un, I guess. But Trump's daughter-in-law, Lara, they're all out on the cable channels now defending him, whose credentials when it comes to politics are, I married Eric. Was on Fox News last night to lash out at Joe Biden and to put those big new lips she has right there on daddy-in-law's ass.
What I'd love to know is, what is Joe Biden's platform? What is his stump speech to the American people? What are his list of accomplishments that he can rattle off for Americans? You know, like Donald Trump, who had to put an entire website together because we couldn't keep track of all of his accomplishments.
Oh, that's why he did it? I thought it was because he got kicked off all the other websites. I didn't know. You know, this is something I've forgotten about. His big answer to Twitter, Truth Social, his big social media platform, their launch was on February 21st, President's Day. 3 weeks after President's Day, still isn't working. In fact, one of the guys in our office signed up so we could see what he was up to. They put him on a wait list. 3 weeks later, he's still on the wait list. Tried again yesterday. This is the message they sent yesterday. Your account has been created successfully. Thank you for joining. Due to massive demand, we've placed you on our wait list. We love you, and you're not just another number to us, but your wait list number is 1,295,000. You're not just another number, but here's your number, and that's you. At Christmas, we'll be back in touch. Trump posted one time on Truth Social the day it went up, and that was it. He's never posted again. He's reported to be furious about how badly the launch went, as if anything he ever does goes well. He's furious about this. Meanwhile, our Vice President, Kamala Harris, is out of sight right now because her husband, Doug Emhoff, tested positive for COVID-19. The Vice President herself tested negative. She was supposed to introduce President Biden at a Women's History Month event last night, but she decided to stay home out of an abundance of caution because Biden is 173 years old, which left Graham POTUS all alone with a podium.
There's been a little change in the arrangement of who's on the stage because of the First Lady's husband contracting COVID. But look at this room and what you see. Pardon? That's right. She's fine. It's me. That's not together. The second lady, the first gentleman. How about that?
No, that's wrong, too. Why does it always feel like he's playing Who's on First with himself? Meanwhile, former Heisman Trophy winner, great football player, and Donald Trump aficionado Herchel Walker is running for Senate in the state of Georgia. Herchel made an appearance at a local church over the weekend trying to drum up some support, where he took time out to share his thoughts on the very timely subject of evolution.
At one time, science said man came from apes. Did it not? That's when you go to the science.
Every time I read or hear that, I think to myself, you just didn't read the same Bible I did.
Well, this was interesting, though. If that is true, why are there still apes? Think about it.
I'm trying to think about it, but it still doesn't really make any sense. You're going to find this hard to believe. Herchel Walker, who went to the University of Georgia, didn't graduate from that school. He did not get a diploma. He did go back to get his degree after he played professional football. They said, no, you can't have one. Meanwhile, former heavyweight champion Mike Tyson over the past few years has become like a cannabis mogul. He's got a big ranch, and he sells these products. And one of the new products that he's selling is based on, you remember when Mike Tyson bit one of Evander Holyfield's ears off, and then the next round bit his other ear off? Well, it was one of the top 3 sports moments of my life. Well, now Mike is commemorating that historic event by selling gummy edibles shaped like human ears. They're called Mike Bites. Tyson said these ears actually taste good, unlike Holyfield's, which are a little chewy and cartilagey. But man, oh man, if anyone could monetize cannibalism, it's Mike Tyson. Well, I feel like Evander Holyfield should get a piece, right? I mean, he gave a piece. He gave 2 pieces. He should get a piece of this deal. You know, spring is almost here, and summer's just around the corner, and that's when Guillermo and I get serious about our bodies, right, Guillermo?
Always, Jimmy.
Always. Guillermo and I are always looking for ways to pump each other up. So one of the writers here at our show, a guy named Lewis, told us about a workout he did that supposedly sculpts your physique by pumping electricity through your body. It's called EMS, which stands for electrical muscle stimulation. Tom Holland supposedly did it when he's preparing to play Spider-Man. And anything that's good enough for Spider-Man is good enough for me and good enough for Guillermo. So we tried it. All right, so here we are at the Electrocution Center. This is Lewis. Lewis is a writer on our show. And what was it you said about this that got me interested and tricked me into agreeing to do it?
Well, it's a workout session, but it's only 20 minutes, so that's the best part of it. But also, you're being zapped with electricity throughout the entire session. It's incredibly exhausting. It's like 4 hours of exercise in 20 minutes is what they say. And you leave so sore.
You will lose weight in 20 minutes.
I don't know about lose weight, but you'll be shaped in 20 minutes. It's a very sculpting-oriented exercise.
Well, his shape is perfect right now, so I don't know what we're going to do to improve that.
All right, so listen. Look,
You excited about this?
not really, but look, I trust you. Okay.
It's funny because whenever I'm not looking forward to something, and I would put this into that category, and then Guillermo's looking even less forward to it, it makes me then look forward to it.
Right, yes.
All right, so let's bring in Ronnie. Ronnie, come on in here.
Hi.
Ronnie, you're the guy here, right?
Yeah.
What is this called?
This is called EMS. It stands for electromuscular stimulation.
Did you invent this?
Oh, no.
You didn't.
I'm a trainer. I'm the EMS trainer.
Okay, I'm worried about it a little bit. Has anybody died on this thing?
Not yet.
Not yet.
So we're good.
Will it make us look like, and this is really the goal, Laird Hamilton and Gabrielle Reese?
That's gonna work.
All right, how do we do this?
So I'm gonna start to put water on your vest.
You're gonna squirt my vest with water?
Yeah, that's electrode, so the water will go on your outfit.
Ronnie, will it make a lightning bolt shoot out of my penis?
We can try.
Guillermo, you don't look happy.
I'm not too happy.
No.
No, this is gonna be terrible.
Step here on the towel.
You look cool, Guillermo. You look like a member of the SWAT team.
Here's the last one here.
Like a sausage.
Push, yeah. So we take this position here. Mm-hmm. Okay, so 3, 2, and slowly down.
Oh!
You see, I thought you're gonna love it. Yeah, like in 1 minute it's gonna...
Like, shake it.
Okay, let's see if you still love it now.
This is an unexpected twist.
I feel like I'm gonna do number 2 here.
Turning Guillermo into a Hatchimal or something.
And now it's gonna start to be more serious. You good? Come back. You okay?
Yeah.
3.
I feel in my belly.
3, 2, and down.
I think this thing is falling down.
Oh, let me fix that.
Yeah, you have too much muscle is what's
Too much
happening.
muscle I have.
Oh. Okay.
What level are we at right now?
Right now you're on 70.
Let's go up higher. Let's see what happens. Oh,
You good?
it felt like somebody just grabbed me from behind. Did something just happen?
Okay, ready?
I'm
3,
ready.
2, and turn.
So what numbers are we at, Ronnie?
Right now you're on 79.
Is it too dangerous to make it higher?
I'll go a little high and go.
I feel like even my balls are tickling.
I wish I could describe what it feels like. It feels like the Hulk is giving me a butt massage.
It's good, yeah.
Guillermo, I'm imagining your super character now, the electric piñata.
Perfect.
Let's see how much we can take. Like, really.
Nobody can bring the machine at the maximum.
No one has ever done it at the maximum?
It must be pretty hard.
All right, let's push it higher. Let's see.
Okay, let's try. You ready?
Oh,
3,
boy, it's real high now,
2,
isn't it? Yeah. What's Guillermo at?
92, Guillermo.
92.
Ready?
All right.
I realize that I am a beast.
And down. How do you feel? Good?
Yeah, good,
You
yeah.
can plug your hips.
That's it?
Yeah, 20
We
minutes.
did it, huh?
Gonna have 6-pack.
I
Gonna
feel
be
good.
Great.
When
No
you tell him he's
relaxation.
going to have a six-pack, that means he's going to go home and drink half a dozen beers.
Yeah. And now we're gonna do a relaxation if you want.
You're going to electrocute us a little more?
Yeah.
For
but
relaxation.
softly.
Oh, softly. We're going to be softly electrocuted.
I'm gonna help you, Guillermo. You good? You're gonna start feeling your lower back,
Oh, yeah, right there.
and now you're gonna feel your glutes.
Have you ever hooked this thing up while you make love?
And I never tried. You give me a good idea.
I imagine that I am in Cabo right now.
Are you where?
In Hawaii.
In Hawaii?
Yeah.
Cabo,
want me to
Hawaii?
sing a song?
Which island is Cabo on in Hawaii?
Where's Cabo? You know where's Cabo?
I think we may have fried some of Guillermo's brain. I don't know what happened.
Hey, this feels so good, Jimmy.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It's just like Cabo.
Hey, Ronnie, this can be a good present to somebody, right?
Oh yeah.
Here you go, honey.
Yeah,
Happy
yeah.
Valentine's Day. You're gonna be electrocuted.
Hey, this is so good.
Guillermo, you look like a hamster in a meme.
Wonder Twins, activate.
Perfect.
If you like that video, click subscribe and we'll be together until one of us dies.